Look at this high guard from Stanionis, and look at this high guard from Maestre. So there's the right hand, bang, and rolls under that left hook. Beautiful boxing. Okay, there's Jaron Ennis versus Karen Chukadas on 2. Now we're at Eimantas Stanionis versus Gabriel Maestre, who you see here. There's Stanionis WBA welterweight champion. Obviously, his fight with Jaron Ennis is going to be a unification fight. Two of the best welterweights in the world. Stanionis beat Gabriel Maestre May 4th, 2024. It was his first fight in 2 years. He beat Radzab Butayev 2 years before that, and it was a very fun, action-packed fight that Stanionis won by split decision. Maestre coming into this is the co-feature to Canelo Alvarez versus Jaime Munguia, May 4th of 2024. Just wanted to look that up for you guys. You see right away, like, this is the type of pressure Stanionis is going to want to implement to Jaron Ennis. Stanionis, 5'8", 68-inch reach, so similar to Karen Chukadas. Stanionis wants to just be in your shit. He just wants to be right in your face. There were several instances where Ennis felt like he was out of range or just had a defensive lapse and he would get tagged. And Stanionis is going to be there all the time. Now, the cost will be Boots will have opportunities to counterpunch, but he needs to be very careful with that because you're seeing things like this. Everything here, Stanionis is short, it's accurate, it's well placed. And you see like a combination like this. Look, double right hand, left hook, right hand, stays in your face, another jab to the body here. Stanionis is going to be pressuring him. Like, everything is short, everything is well placed. There's a cost to doing this. It's not how I would want. If I was a trainer, I wouldn't want my fighter to necessarily fight this way unless they were really good at it. Stanionis is. And the cost will be Jaron Ennis, who has a 6-inch reach advantage, is going to be counterpunching. Stanionis could hit him if Karen Chukadas could. That's what it comes down to. Double left hook there. Right hand. That high guard is there. Jaron Ennis will be looking to hit him to the body around that guard. That's going to be something to watch as well. Look at this beautiful shot from Stanionis. So he blocks this with the high guard. Comes back with the jab bomb. Maestre is here on the inside. Hangs around too long. And the high guard is not high enough. Look at this high guard from Stanionis. And look at this high guard from Maestre. So there's the right hand. Bang! And rolls under that left hook. Beautiful boxing. Look at that. Just keep him busy. Left hook to the body. Boom. Jab. Boom. Another jab. Jab to the body to set up that overhand right, maybe. There's a right over the top. He's gonna throw so many punches. Boots, just get ready. Get ready. Stanionis really likes that left hook to the body, right hand over the top. I like it too. Shit, I like watching it also. Ooh, good right uppercut. Good. Maestre knew it too. Maestre's got some skills, man. He's got some skills. Very good amateur fighter too. Look at this. Bang! This is a mistake Chukadas I'll make with Boots multiple times. That head just drops like all the way down. Just staring at the canvas. Bang! Held the glove up too. Stanionis looked like he smirked a little bit there too. Look at that. Look at that. There's going to be instances where Stanionis is just too busy and Boots has to just make him pay, make him counter. Maestre, when you have these moments of inactivity and you're not throwing as much before this sequence, obviously, like, it can get dangerous because that's when Stanionis feels like he's going to get stronger. Like, you have to either throw with him or just make him miss. Counter. Look at that. Another right hand. Double left hook. He loves doubling up on that. A lot of guys with power, with pressure do. It's a beautiful combination as a Puerto Rican. One of my favorites. Double left hook. Here we go. On the ropes again. Again, it's the same punches. It's the same things. But when he throws them, that matters. So there's the right hand. Boom. Maestre is on the ropes. throws a combination. Stanionis gets out of the way, especially of that left hook. And there it is again. Left, boom, right over the top from Stanionis. He loves that combination. There's a right uppercut of his own. Still there, still there, still there. Maestre has a couple punches get through a little bit, but Stanionis, boom, lands a much more emphatic left hook. And now we're off the ropes, but the pressure is still on the inside. This is where Stanionis wants his fight, and this is why he's such a pain in the ass to be in the ring with. And then over here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Just jabs, and they all look like they hurt. Comment below. Let me know how you think Jaron Boots Ennis is going to deal with this pressure from Stanionis. I'm sure he can do it successfully, but whew, this is going to be a tough time. I'm telling you right now, this is going to be a tough time. That's the thing about coming out smiling too. When you're smiling early on, and then you're not anymore, you could tell the fight's not going your way. Stanionis really took it over after the initial start where this looked close. Hasn't been since. Maestra's trying to be busy, but these are just shoe shine punches that he could be getting more out of. Stanionis is hitting him with a lot more force, better accuracy. Also, the pressure is just more effective, and he's fighting a style that he wants to fight. He's dictating the terms of this fight, as you can see with pretty much all these exchanges. He's taking some shots. We'll see what happens against Boots. Whenever you see this, you just see these sort of motions coming from somebody who's an orthodox fighter. Like they're looking for that right uppercut. Boom. Not all the time again, but often. It's not 99.9%. I don't know if it's 80%, but it's high. Okay. Stanionis evidently saw that coming too, because that punch didn't really land. But just letting you know. Okay, here we're at round 12. The judges had this for Eimantas Stanionis, unanimous decision, 119-109, 118-110, 117-111. So that would imply 11-1, 10-2, and 9-3. 9-3 is pretty much where I was. I thought Maestre did some good things, just not enough, not consistently enough. And Stanionis got the better of a lot of these combinations, as you're seeing here. Also trying to end with a bang. The pressure is relentless. Thought his accuracy was impressive for the most part on some of these shots, some of these power shots, punch placement, the workload in general, just the amount, the aggression, and he just stays in your face for all 12 rounds. And this is what Boots Ennis is going to have to navigate through. He's going to try to counterpunch his way to victory, I'm sure, with some success, and he has a lot of power as well, a lot. So he can catch Stanionis with a big shot, but he needs to be careful. That double left hook is scary. That left hook to the body, right hand over the top combination. The left hook by itself, as you can see right there against Maestre. Like, Stanionis, this dude is an MFer. You know what I mean? Boom. Look at that left hook. Just whips it at you out of nowhere. So I think Boots Ennis, like, obviously Maestre thought he won. I think Boots Ennis, this is my prediction, my official prediction. So if you're watching this after the fact, you can clown me or whatever the case may be. So Boots Ennis is a minus 750 favorite at one popular sportsbook. I think that's a completely disrespectful line to Stanionis. I'm not saying this should be like, 2-1 or even money or anything like that. It should be much closer than minus 750, where Stanionis is plus 460. I think if Boots was minus 280 and you got Stanionis at like plus 210, that's something that would make a little bit more sense to me. 300 and like plus 225, something along those lines. But 750 to 460 is kind of crazy to me. Boots Ennis is minus 110 to win on points. I think that's the most likely outcome here. I think Jaron Boots Ennis to win by stoppage at plus 155 is interesting because of the pressure and because he can walk Stanionis into something, as we just saw. And then with Stanionis to win on points, plus 650, to win by knockout, plus 1100. I don't think Stanionis takes us on points. I think if he wins by stoppage. I think he catches Boots. Boots can be caught, but he's not someone that you're just going to catch very easily. But it's like the pressure just sort of breaks him down after catching him with one big shot. There's a roadmap to Stanionis winning this fight, but I think it's by stoppage. I don't think it's necessarily on points, but I could be wrong. As always, like when you're in the business of giving analysis and at times, oftentimes predictions, like you're gonna be wrong. And sports are supposed to surprise you. It's the point of why many of us do this for a living. You want to see things that you didn't think you were going to see. So I don't care about being wrong as long as I'm responsible in my analysis. For over half a knockdown, so to get one knockdown in this fight, it's minus 135. That's interesting that it's minus 135 and the juice is on the over as opposed to the under. Not sure we're going to get a knockdown in this fight, but we can. Both guys are great power punchers, great at what they do, two of the best welterweights in the world. And I'm looking forward to the fight. Let me know what you think. If you saw this before the fight, let me know how you think it's going to go. And if you saw this after the fight and you're still here, thank you. Let me know how the fight went in your opinion, and we can continue to talk about it. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll be back on the channel with more very, very soon. Take care. Thank you for watching, as always.